Listen, God has a way and man has a way. Don't go the wrong way. God has a way that was designed for things to get done, and man has a way that was designed for things to get done. Man has a way that you can take when you're sick, and God has a way that you can take when you're sick. Man has a way that you can get finances and be financially stable, and God has a way that you can get finances and be financially stable. Man has a way that you can have material things, and God has a way that you can get material things. Man's way or God's way? Don't go the wrong way. God has a way that you can get money, but man has a way that you can get money. God has a way that you can be in contact with plenty of people. People that can help you out. People that can better your life. But man has a way that you can be in contact with plenty of people. People that can help you out. People that can seemingly better your life. God has a way that you can have plenty of fun. But man has a way that you can have plenty of fun. God has a way for you to get knowledge and information, and man has a way for you to get knowledge and information. Don't go the wrong way. Don't take the wrong way. Don't use the wrong way. The only way you should be living your life is by the truth. The only way to live according to God is by the truth. The only way to the kingdom of heaven is through the truth. Anything that is not the truth is the wrong way. If you are living any other way besides the truth, you are going the wrong way. Sometimes the wrong way is obvious, but sometimes the wrong way seems right. Sometimes the wrong way looks good. Sometimes the wrong way sounds right. Sometimes the wrong way even feels right. Sometimes people that's going the wrong way are faithful to the church. Sometimes when you're on the wrong path, there's a lot of money. Some people have found big houses and fancy cars on the wrong path. Anything that is not the truth is the wrong path, and you are being led to your destruction. If you think you are living according to truth because you attend church and you're faithful to attend church, you are going the wrong way. If you think you are pleasing to God because you put a certain amount of money in the offering at your church, you are going the wrong way. If you think you are on your way to heaven because you don't smoke and you don't drink, You are going the wrong way. If you think you are pleasing God because you know how to quote a lot of scriptures, you are going the wrong way. If you think being able to preach good is going to get you into the kingdom, you are going the wrong way. If you think you are saved because you live a life where you try to stay away from everything you know is sin, you are going the wrong way. Because none of these things that I named is the truth. None of the things that I named actually means you are living by the truth. And if you're not living by the truth, I know a lot of people will not tell you this, but you're going the wrong way. I don't care how long you've been in the church, how long you've been trying to live saved. I don't care how many people you no longer hang around. I don't care that you don't go to the clubs. I don't care that you try to be careful what you watch on TV. None of this stuff is enough to save you. None of these things are enough to save me. The only way to be truly saved, the only way to get into the kingdom of God, the only way to get into the kingdom of heaven is by the truth. Do you know and live by the truth? And there are just too many people who are good people, good sisters, good brothers, good preachers, who do not know and live by the truth. When you know the truth and you live by the truth, your life is powered by God. Your life is actually powered by the truth. And if your life is not powered by the truth, you are going the wrong way. If your life is not powered by God, you are going the wrong way. A lot of times we look at certain people and we see how they live and we think, man, they chose to do that and they chose to be with them. And look, why did they choose to kill themselves? Why did they choose to smoke until they died? Why did they choose to drink until they died? Why did he choose to rob that bank? These people are making the wrong choices, but we don't see it right because I have been in some bad situations in my life. I have been in situations that I did not choose to be in. I have hung around people that I did not choose to hang around. I have done things that I did not choose to do. So we look at people and their choices, we actually look at it the wrong way. There's only two choices that you're going to make in your life. You're going to choose life or you're going to choose death. You're either going to choose to walk the path to life or you're going to choose to walk the path to death. But you got to be very careful which path you choose to take. Because if you choose the path that leads to death, all of this other stuff that we see just comes along with that choice. There is no way a person in their right mind is going to choose to do something that they know will kill them. There is no way a person in their right mind is going to choose to sleep around and end up sleeping with somebody who has a terminal illness and they catch this illness and die. They didn't choose that. They chose the path that leads to death. There is no way a person is going to choose to smoke until they get lung disease, keep smoking while the lung disease is being treated, and keep smoking until the lung disease takes them out. That's not what they chose, but they chose the path that leads to death. There is no way a person in their right mind is going to choose to drink until they die. There is no way a person in their right mind is going to choose to take their own life. All of these things that we see going on is a direct result of people choosing the path that leads to death. And when you're on that path, you think in a way that leads to death. You speak in a way that leads to death. And you do things in a way that leads to death. That's why it's so important to choose life. Choose the path that leads to life. When you choose the path that leads to life, you get God and you get everything that comes with God. That's why people who choose the path that leads to life, they live a life of peace. That's why we live a life of protection. That's why we live a life of prosperity. That's why we live a life full of blessings. That's why we live worry-free. That's why we live without doubting. That's why we think according to the truth, we speak according to the truth, and we do according to the truth. We think according to the path of life, we speak according to the path of life, and we do according to the path of life. Not because we chose to go to college, because a lot of people choose to go to college. Not because we chose to take a good job, because a lot of people take good jobs. It's not because we chose to go to church, because a lot of people out here are choosing to go to church. It's not because we chose to live in a certain neighborhood. Plenty of people live in nice neighborhoods. It's not because we chose to drive a certain vehicle, because plenty of people drive nice vehicles. It's because we chose the path that leads to life. Which path are you going to choose? Which life are you going to live? If you choose the path to death, don't be surprised when you get death. If you choose the path that leads to life, get ready for your life to be powered by God.